Kasieboto Arian Semno Edoso na meka wo se dwumeko bi ada Roma no mobo metri do ma mede Kasieboyi mede ebesom ye de aseda kese ebeko ama KFM Musical Center dada bate cab and a talent microfinance wo mo ana mobo metri do ma mede Kasieboyi mede ebesom na Arian Semno Edoso ye papa pa na de bedi mo akotini ebi ene se Ghana Mampani His Excellency John Dramani Mahama wodi sembi abetudwa ewie ye bedomo esuko ye de amamosa enso so an ambassador Victor Smith wono so abekasa wo chim se na Ghana mbebunu eni beje wo man ho no matrem no e wo sa bibia na yetimi ebo ye homode ne de hihye pa egu kwan mo edemo no so ye de mu nsem ye de ebeba besumo Teachers and Educational Workers Union wo mo so ehwe mo se wo mo strike na nyade a wo mbeje mu ende no mo eje mu ochina ye de mu nsem ye de ebeba besumo ewo Kasiebo ne so we ni nsem ni afufo pi ewie ya bo ana ye mi okenkan fo me de besumo se Kasiebo tel wo KFM TV ne so ewie okenkan fo a wotimi nka no edin a meje so ene Maame Esi Nkrumah me dane me ho sema ba me ba nsem ne doso na me hyase e de ama Adeshman ba yeguso a ema mwakwa ba eda mwasisi ewie muguso etimu TV ne ho amohwe Kasiebo ewo KFM TV ne so mekoso eka we say ewie nsem no etwego ewo ye Abefonten tamfide ne so Facebook any YouTube KFM TV gauge eno to wetimi ahwe bi na wa share na wa like na wa dwentwe no di guase ama me kama ewo sa mission nsem na say ede ama odia endrada anna eye Ghana Mampani His Excellency John Dramani Mahama wodine sem etudwa ewo 80th United Nations General Assembly Midday course ewo New York mine me koba ne se Ghana Mampani John Dramani Mahama ebo ne homodi ekopiem ewo Midday na se ne ho ana wodine sem dodo na etudwa wo chese hu behia se ade continental research and global health governance no etimi ebo ne homodi ye papa ewo my Ghana na etimi emampuntu nyuma na bribia no omai no etimi ekonenim ye papa na Midday kuku damfo bebre na ebom homodin ekopiem ewo asia US wo President Donald Trump enso ebon homodin ekopiem ewo Midday na asia Ghana Mampani His Excellency John Dramani Mahama wodin semwe na wodi go kwan mo ewo
going out of date. Multilateralism is coming into an end, and so you must add this to the responsibility. And so we're happy that we have the opportunity on the sidelines of the UN to further the conversations that we started in Accra. And I want to thank all of you who have found time to join us to come and contribute your ideas, to be able to look forward into the future and see what models we can adopt going forward. A lot of responsibility rests on the shoulders of Africa itself. We need a reset in our countries. In Ghana, we have started our reset. And the reset focuses on the fact that we can rechannel resources into areas of priority. And I'll give just one example. I'll say it later in my speech. We have a national health insurance levy, and the levy funds the National Health Insurance Scheme. And more than 18 million Ghanaians have National Health Insurance cards that allow them access to free health care at the point of service. They pay a little annual premium. Now, the government before capped this fund, all statutory funds actually. And so if monies coming into the statutory funds exceeded a certain level, the excess went into the consolidated fund. And the consolidated fund is used for all kinds of things: consumption, goods and services, salaries and wages, and all that. And so one of the first things we did, noticing the shortage of funding for healthcare, was to just uncap the fund. And when we uncapped the fund, it resulted in additional revenue into the National Health Insurance Scheme of 350 billion Ghana cedis. No, 3.5 billion Ghana cedis, which in dollars, let's put it in US dollars, will come to about $300 million. You can imagine what $300 million can do. And so immediately from $300 million, we're able to cover the USAID gap in funding so that the programs that we were funding through USAID could continue. And so there's a kind of innovative thinking that we need to do. And a lot of that depends on us as leaders to be able to look at how we can move resources from other areas that are not priority into areas that are priority and have tangible benefits for our people. Like I said, I still have an opportunity to speak. I'll leave it here. Adam, thank you very much. And I hope Baba Olusegun Obaka.
Ebusia Fanunti Semwe and a Ghana man penny, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama wodi to dra ehosa ewie yes we de be abes someone e to ansem so edmo akonsem from there endra da ye check ese ne course so e my Ghana ha say and the nipa dodo na e kaseti agalam say ni ade ade e no enam say my Deputy Director of Communications edema the New Patriotic Party NPP amenu kono eye ora Ernest Owusu Bempa no ana odi abetu dwa wochim say eye NPP amenu kono munjai more criticize Mampeni John Dramani Mahama Mode Galam say bono ewo hosa watch say ye komu a NPP amenu kono mpanifo na bi womo so womo eye Galam say ni benti denti ana sese ade mama bontima moma na ye say Mampeni John Dramani Mahama wono ana Galam say no wo ye ewo my Ghana ha say Owusu Bempa ne sema wode etu dwa na wie yen so ye de bi esomo
e party phone bebre asori ene we are having a moral audacity. Sorry, say we are going out there to fight Galamsey. And then we have the nerves to be criticizing John Dramani Mahama. And then me Owusu Bempa, I will not go into that tangent. And everybody may come and say, my people think I'm just being controversial, but it's a fact. No near New Orleans 2012, and I will be a quiet demonstrating. It's John Dramani Mahama. Say John Dramani Mahama buying at the Ghana Dani Galamsey headquarters. Near to Nkrumah. And a Ghana for party for you should Galamsey for politics. Emma, the sitting president, Akufo-Addo, adding the life to on the line, the presidency added to online. Obafu for first week. Because the people that he hide around him, majority of them, allegedly, were part of this Galamsey here. The NDC for Mesa. No, my in Galamsey. No. Some of them came to continue. So what moral right have we got to even come back and today use Galamsey to do politics? The leader know what you want to do. Akufo-Addo. Or you're not going to fight Galamsey. But because some people were doing it under his own watch, allegedly, and you know, yentumi ya bayano yentumi am fighting to achieve the dreams of Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. It is a neno what sorry the Galamsey ba be politics. And MTT say people are talking about it using as an issue. What you say? Now we a leader. Na se nei Kennedy Japon a president. Who born dogs and me Owusu Bempa me say me Galamsey manye bida. Manye bida and na me nye bi so da. So Owusu Bempa na ma sorry anopa under Sebia Kennedy Japon ye president Nkrumah na me Owusu Bempa sorry say ebia me appointee wona ban mu a ono behwe me se me koye Galamsey anka de na de be chi no anka the next day I'm out. He will sack you and take you to jail, and that is the kind of leader that we are talking about. A leader who is brute, a leader who will make sure he put his foot on down and will make sure the right thing is done. He doesn't care who is the family member or brother or whoever it is. And that is the kind of leader the Ghanaian people are calling for. The leader who walks the talk.
Same way, and a Deputy Director of Communications said the New Patriotic Party NPP amenu kono eye Ernest Owusu Bempa wode abetu dwe KFM TV yes we de bi abes someone na do air concern from there eye anka ne Ghanaian ambassador Victor Smith wono anodin same bi sesi adembre edu se Ghana mpeni for wo multimedia opportunities be eba wo man mo se ne be abema mbebunu no wo mo so wo mo daye so etimi abem na osan kire mu se o pese mbebunu energy wo man a wo mo wo ho dia e wo se abribia no mutimi ebie opportunities enwuma ene ahodo bebre na edima mo se ne be abribia no wo muti o man ma wo mbetimi anya edwuma aye no mo so womani age ehosa Victor Smith wono anodin semwe etudwemra woni nsentwofo shaya woni womo etwetwen enkomo
of the huge resources, natural resources in our country, the gold, the diamond, the rare elements like lithium and the rest, which is now becoming the thing for electric vehicles and what have you, our cocoa, our oil, big opportunities in Ghana. Maybe we don't have the know-how or the technology to bring value to it. So we're shipping things in the raw form, even that Greek. Forget about cocoa for now as a cash crop, but that Greek, we're just shipping pineapples and things and all the other things out in this raw state. We don't add value. So to add value, if we can get people with the resources, money, to assist or come and set up in partnership with Ghanaians and grow business and create jobs. We're doing several things. They will benefit, we will benefit. It's a win-win. Our people, youth will get jobs when they get out of universities. So they don't go in search of greener pasture. They run into consular problems like visa and things. People come and overstay in this country and ICE are chasing them on the street. These are humiliating. These are things we must try and discourage. The only way we can discourage and encourage Ghanaians to remain is to create opportunities for them at home. I think we have better weather than these people do have. So if we can create those opportunities, then we can afford to tell our people to go back home and stay there and let us build our country.
Ebusiafo anuntin semwe anna Victor Smith wode etu dwayen so ye de bi ebeson wo se kase botel wo KFM TV ne so ne ye de wo ekonsem fofom edia tewu penifo edbetu dwa wo September bosumi ne de to sudo enkron wa afimpinu ni eduno enumu anomode indefinite strike bi ehihye so amoche se wo condition of service no kame ayese omode ato aban enim de dada aban empese ode ne sa ebehya ase amomo eno ana omode sa strike we ehihye so ne dada ana wo moye nsentwofo nhyiemu a wo mo national chairman edima tewu Salamatu Muhammad wono ana okasa ya wotwem se nya ade a won besan ahye adwuma asibiem kosisi aban ebetimi ahwe na wo makoma so ade waye de amom na nya ade a wo mo strike won betwem de biara dan sam a wo mo de tu dwa na ewie yen so ye de bi esomo.
Issue of calling off the strike, I don't think that we have passed there, because initially that is what we're expecting. But there have been several occasions that they've asked us to call off strike. When we go on the table, we don't get anything better. So this time around, we have resolved that. Not until all these issues are resolved, we are not going back to it.
What about the students?
Yes, as I said, we operate ourselves, but it is not our wish that we should be here at this time. We were thinking that by this time, these issues should have been resolved. But because of the situation that we found ourselves, as I said, we cannot come and sit down here. Once we do, we have basic tools to work with for the student to have a very good environment to study. So we are saying that it is left with government. Now the decision is left with government. If government see it deem that the university is as important to this nation, the government should quickly let us sit on the table to have discussion to resolve this.
Ebusiafo anuntin semwe ana tewu mpenifo wo mode abetudwa yen so ye de bi abesomo na ye gina wo monseme so na ewia kase botewu ne yedninia aba na ewie yen sem no na edoso na de di mo akotine bi ni se mampeni John Dramani Mahama e de abetudwa wo chim se Ghana sesi ade ye ba be reset na ye boa moman no etimi etumpon ye papa ye di monsem ye de ebesomo sa enso so an ambassador Victor Smith enso chemu se Ghana ye pese ye mbebunu no womanije wo man ne ho ese abebia na etimi create opportunities e de mom na womanije wo man ne ho na omatimi atini man no so ye de ensem ye de ebrew sa enso so ana Teachers and Educational Workers Union enso e twem se wo mo strike a wo de ahyehye so enya ade a wo mbehye adwuma ase se aban e ntwa nani ambehwe mo a eno so ye do mo esuko de ma weni nsem ne afoforo pi ewie ye bo ano a ye de beso wo se kase botel wo KFM TV ne so na meka wo se dwumeko bi adaroma ana ewie wo mo ebo mechidom asida enkonfama KFM Musical Center dada batek abana talent microfinance wo mo ana mo bo mechidom ma me de kase boy me de ebeso mo ewie okenkan fa wo temi nka no edin a meje so ene Maame Esi Nkrumah yakra mo ina